Hey, so let's start, okay? Feel free to, I want to tell you a few things. Feel free to chat. You can use the chat. I'm online right now through our webinar system. You can use the chat. You can use the Q&A feature. I see there are 18 participants. So we're doing a live class at the House of Horrors in Florida right now. I'm doing a short 1 hour presentation, sharing some things about InterNACHI that can help you in class and also you outside of this live class, no matter where you are. And if you wanted to like hop on to the webinar, you can go to any nachi.org page. Like this is the home page. You go to grow your business and you scroll down to webinars. And we're on the webinar page right now. And it's, oh, we got a webinar coming up. Let's see, in February, how to perform a home inspection with Julie Irk. She's a certified home inspector. She's part of the women's chapter of InterNACHI. She's been in our videos many times. So I would highly encourage that. Here we are right now. So if you wanted to join right now, you can click that button and join a webinar. And all of our webinars are free and they're video recorded. So for anyone who registers for a webinar, you're going to get a link to the video recording to watch later. So that's accessible from the homepage. You go grow your business and you go to webinars and videos. I would take, if you're an InterNACHI member, don't be overwhelmed by our website. Our website is huge. It has a ton of resources on it, almost too much. I get a lot of feedback that it's difficult to navigate, and it is. I apologize for that. We've got so much to offer, and we don't know what you need. So what we do is we just present a ton of resources, and then you have to find those resources that you need so that you're successful. So if you go to this, let's go to Get Started. That's a good place to get started. If you go to Get Started on any nachi.org page, you have some options like licensing and certification. You got some training. You got the online exam. We're going to check out these steps to become a successful home inspector, but we're going to check out the first 5 steps. We have insurance. We have the House of Horrors. We've got marketing. We've got membership benefits. And the membership benefits is as long as any kind of scroll that has ever been written. So let's go to Get Started. And if you click certification and licensing button, you can get to this page where, hopefully your state is listed there. So if you were in, I don't know, Maine, you go to Maine and it tells you how to become a home inspector in Maine. Or if you are in a province in Canada, you click that. Or if you're in any country on the planet. So we have local specific information for anybody, anywhere, and we have resources for you. So if you go again to Get Started, scroll down to licensing and certification, and you scroll down to your state, you click your state to get that local stuff. I'm going to click Florida. Since the House of Horrors class, or I'm presenting to the House of Horrors class, I'm going to click Florida, but this is going to be kind of similar to any state, province, or country that you click. On the top, it's going to tell you how to become licensed if it's a licensing state, right? And in Florida, we have a couple other things before we get there. In Florida, I would log into this program. It's called the My Safe Florida Home Program and a My Safe Condo Program. And the state requires buildings to be inspected so that the insurance companies can reduce your premiums. So we have won the contract by the state several times, and these are great programs. Free to enroll, you get free software, and we help market you whenever a job comes in. We connect you with the job, and it's really great to fill in the open gaps. Some people are doing 10 inspections a day too, so it's really great revenue. We are the world's leading association of home inspectors. We've got a lot of resources. We have training, we have testing, we have business development. But if you wanted to just check out our membership benefits, that would be a really good. All of our membership benefits are free and online and accessible to every member. There's going to be a pre-licensing course. In Florida, we have an online pre-licensing course that's approved by the state as well. We have a Florida home inspector exam. You can take our exam for free. We have, you can get a quote on home inspector insurance and compare it to other vendors out there. See if it's comparable or competitive. Once you become a licensed home inspector in your state, like in Florida, we have resources to help you renew, to continue to maintain that license, and all that stuff is free. And then no matter where you're at, whether it's a regulated state where the state requires you to become a licensed home inspector or not, we recommend you become certified in order to attain that credential as a certified professional inspector. There's the logo there, InterNACHI's CPI. In fact, I would become certified because it's really all about marketing. When you attain a license, that only means that you have met the state's absolute minimum requirement to do what they regulate, home inspections. That's the very lowest bar. It is almost worthless. It just means that you have met the absolute minimum. If you didn't meet that minimum, you'd be a criminal. So you're just above being a criminal when you hold a state license. And the state, they do something terrible. They tell the public, look at this list of licensed individuals, and they tell the public that they're all equally experienced, equally qualified because they hold a license. And we all know that's not true, right? I mean, a licensed home inspector in Florida who has secured their market for the past 10 years can have a competitor come in absolutely nothing, but they have a license, and then now they can compete, right? Well, to compete against that, to distinguish yourself from all of the other licensees in your area, to distinguish yourself from the competition, no matter what it is, in a regulated state or not regulated state, you have to find something to distinguish yourself from all of the rest. The basic minimum for InterNACHI's recommendation is you get certified through us and you attain the credential, CPI. No one can say, legally can say, I'm a certified professional inspector. It's a registered trademark, except for InterNACHI certified inspectors. So in addition to becoming licensed, get certified. And there's 6 steps to becoming certified through InterNACHI. Again, we have free live webinars. We have a network of inspectors in your state. If you click this button here, you could browse, by zip code if you want to connect with other people. We have chapters. This is the best chapter in Florida, the InterNACHI chapter, but we have other chapters as well. We have mentors in Florida. You can do a ride along. You can ride along with other inspectors. You can call them up. You can text them, or they don't even have to be in your market, right? Because maybe they'll feel like they're training competition. So find somebody maybe out of your market or even out of your state. And we have a mentoring program, and you can log into the mentoring program and you can search for mentors. So if you're looking for thermal imaging mentors, we have 190 mentors who are good at giving you advice about thermal imaging, right? We have 285 in the United States, 24 in Canada, South Africa, a couple. In Florida, we're talking about Florida, we have almost 40 mentors, right? So take a look at the mentoring program. You're not alone. You can always, mentors are fantastic. And the mentors of InterNACHI have all agreed that they are well-trained, experienced, certified master inspectors who are agreeing to volunteer their time to help other inspectors. So that's why that's a fantastic resource. We've got basically a legal Zoom for home inspectors. We have legal documents, documentations. We have an online agreement system that's electronically signable by your clients. You can manage your agreement systems from your dashboard. And there's some specific services that are regulated, maybe in your state. In Florida, can't call yourself a licensed mold inspector unless you actually are one. And there's the wind mitigation inspection certification and training and certification. And we have fetch reports. So if you produce PDF reports, you can upload it to the cloud and give your clients an easy way to access them if your software doesn't do that, or if you want to change it up a little bit. And just goes on and on and on and on in your state page, right? We have maintenance books. We have a Florida maintenance book. We have a maintenance book in Spanish as well. And we have free CE to real estate agents. Home inspectors are not very good. I never was very good at marketing to real estate agents. What do you say? What do you do? How do you get your foot in the door? This is one easy way to connect with any real estate agent that you meet, or you want to reach out to, or you want to do a presentation for. So we have free CE for real estate agents. So take a look at that resource. You can go online and talk to home inspectors as well on the message board. Have some thick skin. There's some guys there just, I don't know. They spend all day online. They have nothing else to do. But if you go past them, we have a lot of great members who, like our mentors, give and serve other mentors, right? So we have threads on our message board just for that. And again, it just keeps going on and on and on. I mean, we have a lot of resources. If I were you and I was here, I would figure out what I need, and InterNACHI has it all in one place. So let's focus, let's do a little shift. Let's focus a little bit on how to become a successful home inspector and look at the resources that are available. And let's get you going from 0 to 60 as fast as possible. What do I need to do in order to become successful? Well, you go to InterNACHI.org page, right? Let's go to the home page. And you go to Get Started. You scroll down, and it says Become a Home Inspector in 15 Steps. So let's go to that page. This is a page that I personally made in order to simplify the steps to become a certified home inspector and to start making money as soon as possible. So here are the steps, and there's 5 of them. We're going to go over step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, while we're going over these steps, if you wanted to text me a question, feel free. I see there's a couple texts that have come in. You can also use the Q&A feature. Let me go real quick and see if there are any texts here that I need to attend to. State test. Christopher is going to take a state test on Thursday. I just took a state test. I'm in North Carolina. To teach a certain state mandatory class, I have to become a licensed home inspector in North Carolina. So I took my state exam, just like you guys, passed it on the first try. Why did I pass it? Because I found a mentor who teaches a class on passing the state exam. And his name is Ken Britton for CASA Training. He's a mentor. He's a partner school. So we have all these resources available. And if you are trying to figure something out, there it is again. Email education@internachi.org and find those resources that you need. You're not alone. You don't have to find it on our website because it's too difficult to find. You don't have to guess. You don't have to use Gemini or Claude or ChatGPT to figure it out. You have 24 people on staff dedicated to helping you be successful. Just email them. Let's see. Hello, Rex from California. Just starting out the training 2 weeks ago. Fantastic. California is an unregulated state. Real estate agents expect you to be certified. Get certified. And I'm going to show you how to get certified. Homeowners, everyone expects you to be some kind of certified professional. And so we have that available. Dawn from Maine, just finished your CPI, want to learn more, no license required here in Maine. Right. Here's 15 steps. First step is join InterNACHI. So that's easy. If you click that button, you join InterNACHI. It's $49 a month. And we have a membership guide to kind of I don't know, tell you everything that you should know about being a member of InterNACHI. We have a home inspector certificate program that is provided by our college, internachi.edu. Um, if if you're wondering like where are all these courses coming from, it's from our college. It's an accredited college, accredited just like any other college in the United States. It's difficult to get the .edu. You know you're in college online if you're on a website and it says .edu, just like you're on a government website and it says .gov. You're on a college, university website in a course if it's .edu. So if you go to InterNACHI, internachi.edu, there it is. So you can check out our accreditation, and we are also a career college recognized in Canada. So internachi.edu. This is where all of the online courses, examination, continuing education, certification, this is where it all comes from our college. And we have a ton of resources here. So step one is join InterNACHI. Why would I join InterNACHI? Because I don't know how you would make it without it. I don't know how you make it in this industry without leveraging resources. Maybe you have those resources somewhere else, but InterNACHI has all the resources you need. So it's kind of like leveraging, right? Like a seesaw, like, you have, the little thing you want to leverage means like you do some work, but what you're leveraging or using multiplies the force. So as a member, as an InterNACHI member, you can use the resources in order to do things that you personally don't need to do, but you can have someone else do them for you. So we have an education team on staff. We have a marketing team on staff, and they all work for you for free. Well, there's 24 people at InterNACHI that work for you for free as a member. So that's one resource that you can leverage. You don't have to do everything yourself, right? So take advantage of all these. You can spend a whole hour just clicking around all these things that we offer to members. So why do you join InterNACHI? It's because of all these things. And you're actually a college student, by the way. If you download your college ID, you can get a discount at a movie theater because you're a college student. It's true. Step two, you get trained, certified, licensed, and then how do I get experience, right? So you join InterNACHI, and then you get trained, certified, or licensed, and then you get experience. And remember, our goal is to how do I quickly get booked jobs so I can start making money as a home inspector? Well, you take the online examination. This is a free online examination to everybody. And at the end of the exam, it tells you where you're strong and where you're weak. And if you're weak in electrical, it'll give you a course that you need to take in order to strengthen that weakness. It's brilliant. And then you click the link on how to become a certified home inspector. And you fill out the application to become a certified home inspector. And there's 6 steps to become a certified home inspector. I'll show you what they are. You take that online examination. You've already taken that. So now you're down to 5. You join InterNACHI. Maybe you've already done that. Now you're down to 3. Complete the Code of Ethics course, the Standards of Practice course, and then you have to take our software and do 4 pretend simulated mock inspections on a house. It could be your same house 4 times, and then write reports, 4 reports. And our system will grade you on the quality of that report. If you can do those things, you sign here and you become certified. But that's not enough, right? How do you get experience? How do you know what to do? You've taken maybe no training. You go back to the training. Remember, the online exam is going to tell you where you're weak. Well, maybe you need to take a lot more training. You don't know how to inspect a roof. You should before you do your first fee-paid inspection. You should become a certified roof inspector. Through InterNACHI, you can become certified through just roof inspections or exterior inspections or moisture inspections or mold inspections. So get highly trained. And one of the best ways to get trained is to take our courses from the college. But you can click this link. It says get inspection experience and gain confidence that you need. And we'll tell you how to do it. Basically, it's you watch certified master inspectors perform a roof inspection. Here's a playlist. You're going to watch a certified master inspector perform a roof inspection and then stop. Stop the video. Don't go to exterior. Stop the video. And then you take our software. You go and inspect the roof. Don't get on the roof. I don't want you falling off the roof. You can inspect the roof from the ground, right? And then come back and watch the certified master inspector inspect the exterior. And then you go out and inspect the exterior. This is one of the best ways to do it. It sounds silly, but you either do it this way or you pay in order to be like the students at the House of Horrors. They're paying to get live hands-on training all day long, right? If you wanted to go online and take advantage of these resources, this is one of the best ways. The second best way. The best way is to hire Juan Garcia. Second best way is this, right? And here's another set of videos. This is Lon. He's a certified master inspector. He's an instructor at the Colorado House of Horrors. And you can watch Lon and Ray inspect the house and follow them. And then this is one of the best ways to get experience. You should be inspecting your home 10 times at least before you even think about doing a real home inspection for money, right? And you'll notice that there's going to be a huge difference between your first inspection and your 10th. So keep training yourself and click that link on a couple other tips on how to get experience. And it's part of marketing too. I mean, you know, if you inspect your home 10 times, maybe that's not enough. You got to get variety. So part of marketing is telling other people what you're up to and how you can be of benefit to them. So go to your neighbors, tell them what you're up to, ask them if you can inspect the exterior or one of the system, maybe go in the crawl space, check things out. All of your neighbors should know what you're doing. That's part of marketing. I mean, you can't expect to be successful if you can't even tell your neighbors what you do for business. Because your neighbors know people who need your service. You have to assume that. So you have to knock on doors, old school, hand out a business card, tell them what you're up to, ask them if you could inspect their home and find problems, you know, and it'll be confidential. I'm not going to give it on to the public or anything like that. You know, if you can help your neighbors find potential problems that are easy to fix now before they become big disasters in the future, that's of incredible value. Then you have experience, you're training yourself, and you have ambassadors. Your family and your friends and your neighbors are all talking about how great of an inspector you are. But I coach a lot of inspectors who are wondering where are the jobs, but they're unwilling to do the uncomfortable marketing work. Another uncomfortable marketing task is cold calling. I mean, we have inspectors on webinars teaching about marketing, how they become hugely successful by cold calling, old school cold calling. There's a couple of great webinars. If you can't find them, just email us. I can send them to you. There are many different ways to market yourself. And in the beginning, you know, it's going to feel uncomfortable, but man, it's the best thing in the whole world, because once you become trained and certified, then it's up to you to tell people about it. You got to tell them who you are and what you do. When you're doing an inspection, you need some tools, but you don't need to spend a lot of money. You need a flashlight, $50 flashlight, a GFCI tester, a voltage leak tester. That's maybe under $100, and you can make a lot of cash with those basic tools. Later, after you're making money, you can purchase the safety equipment and the step ladder and the moisture meter and the gas leak detector and the infrared camera and all that stuff, right? But in the beginning, just buy the basics. And we have a store. Our store partner is Inspector Outlet, and they have discounts for InterNACHI members. So click that button. If you're wondering, what do I inspect during a home inspection? We have checklists. So we have a lot of checklists. We even have a checklist for inspecting a refrigerator. If you want to inspect a refrigerator, we have a checklist for the roof, the exterior, the kitchen, anything at all. We have its inspection checklists, and then you can use that for free. You can download that checklist and practice, get trained inspecting. But you really want to get that checklist and upload it into a software that you use. And we have partners who are software providers, fantastic software. There's Spectora, there's Home Inspector Pro, there's Home Gauge, there's all kinds of vendors out there with software. And if you need a recommendation, just feel free to email me or someone on team, and we'll give you, and you can ask for a discount. So if no matter what software you use, ask for a discount. No matter what tools you buy, make sure you're getting an InterNACHI membership discount. We use our size, InterNACHI, to force vendors to recognize your certification, because it took you so long to get certified. You become certified, you become a member of InterNACHI, and you should be recognized for that. And so we negotiate with all the software providers, for example, to give members an exclusive discount. And if you can't find it or you're not getting it, just before you hit pay, ask for it. Ask for that InterNACHI membership discount. And if you don't get it, email me. There's a free fetch report. It helps you send the reports that you make in PDF form to the cloud, and all your clients have to do is just type in their email address in order to download it. It's very easy and it's free. And here's some inspection report writing software. And all these software providers, vendors, give discounts to InterNACHI members, and that's through Inspector Outlet. Step 4, calculating profitable inspection fees. You're not going to be in business very long if you don't know what to charge. I mean, if you don't know what to charge. So like, it has nothing to do with what other inspectors are charging. It has nothing to do with what you read in a book or in one of our courses. It has everything to do with math. And in our home inspection business and marketing course, there's a chapter 11, that goes through an example of two inspectors trying to figure out, Inspector John and Inspector Mary, they're trying to figure out what to charge. And that it has nothing to do with each other or any other inspector. It has to do with math. So if you click that button there, we're on step 4. If you click that link to get to the home inspection business and marketing course, this is a college level course. This is the only course that I recommend for everyone to take. You got to take the home inspection business and marketing course, because if you're going to be successful, even if you're thinking of working for someone else, you should know a lot about business and marketing. That makes you a valuable employee to an employer. If you know about marketing strategies, and if you know about revenue streams and profit margin, you become incredibly valuable to your employer. If you're on your own, this is life and death critical. You have to take a home inspection business and marketing course at a college level, and it's free through InterNACHI. So if you log in right now, and this course has everything. It has business and marketing, training, software, tools, mentoring, website, and legal stuff. All the stuff we just kind of went over. It's all in this one course. Let's see if I can log in here. Taking the course for CE. That's my Florida. I'm a Florida licensed home inspector, by the way, and that's my license number. Okay, so here is chapter 11, and it's about calculating profitable fees. And here's the basic math that you're going to go over in the course. And it talks about your desired annual, how much money do you want to make, your overhead and your profit and your hours, how long do you think you're going to uh, take during an inspection, or how many hours, how many days of the week are you going to work, right? So it's really about the general rule is, you want to think about money divided by your time. In business, that's the general rule. How much money can I make and how much time does it require me to make it? So what you want to do is you want to leverage InterNACHI resources in order to do this division. You want to increase the top number, the numerator of the fraction, the amount of money you make, the gross revenue. You want to increase that by becoming certified in all kinds of services to increase revenue. So you're not just a home inspector doing a home inspection, but you're a wind mitigator, or you're a mold inspector, or an infrared, or you do sewer scope. Get all that training and certification through InterNACHI so that you can increase your revenue. And then you divide it by your time. Now, your time, no one wants to go to an 8-hour home inspection. Are you kidding me? So that's why you have to practice. Can't be falling over your own steps during your first inspection. You have to be kind of smooth at it. You have to be efficient. I'm not talking about running through the house and skipping stuff and not talking in full sentences. Oh, I gotta go, let's go. I'm talking about being efficient. So that means you gotta have good software. You have to have good checklists that we talked about that make sense to you. You have to know how to inspect things in order. You have to have a pattern and process for your inspections. You have to be in control of the process. You can't let your client guide you. You're guiding your client, right? You have to understand time management. And that's part of the business and marketing course. You have to manage your time while you're gaining revenue. It's a really cool concept. It's just money over time. If you get that down, if you understand that in business, then you start to put things together. You start to bundle packages, services for your clients, and try to figure out, can I do this once or twice or 3 times during the day? How do I do multiple inspections? How do I do things as a business owner that are really important, and then maybe even delegate down to a new inspector the stuff that I don't want to do? Now you have to calculate their profitability. Can they generate enough revenue in their amount of time in order to make them money and you money? You can't figure all this out without getting trained. You need a business and marketing course. And this course is perfect. It's good for beginning inspectors as well as veteran inspectors. If you're a veteran experienced inspector, this will help you scale. We talk about scaling as well. So I highly recommend getting to the home inspection business and marketing course as fast as possible. I mean, if you're serious, if you're in class right now at the House of Horus, what you want to do is by the end of the week, by Friday, your instructor, or if you're in Colorado or Pennsylvania, you have help from your instructor to get certified, InterNACHI certified, right? And you're on a path to getting a license, yeah. But remember, that doesn't mean jack crap in the market. Your license doesn't mean anything. You have to do something else. So you have to get InterNACHI certified by the end of the week. And then tonight, every night, even if you're not in class, if you're in class for sure, you got homework. And it's going to be probably a course. And I would start this course, and I'd start in chapter 11. There are other chapters as well. Let me show the other chapters. There's another chapter where, what is it? Work on branding. Branding is the answer to the question, why should I hire you instead of somebody else? Oh yeah, I have a license. Oh look, I'm InterNACHI certified. Okay, what's the difference though? Why should I hire you? I mean, if you're in class right now, take a look to your left and right and behind you and in front of you. I mean, why would I hire you instead of the next person right next to you? What makes you different? Don't say price. Don't compete on price, man. Don't drive down prices. What you do, that's no good for anybody, right? And being the same as everybody is no good. Because when everything is the same, when you have, think, put your feet in someone in your customer's shoes. They're online, they're trying to figure out who to hire and why to hire them. Price should not be the first thing you're trying to sell. It's value. You got to compete on value. You're going to be the best at what you do. Don't compete on price, because when everything's the same and you haven't distinguished yourself from all the rest and you look just like every other licensed professional out there, then the only distinguishing characteristic is your price. And then one guy's going to start lowering his price, and then she's going to beat that with a lower price. And then you're just on a path to destruction. That's no good for you. So what you need to do is compete on value, become the most valuable thing to your next client who lands on your website, and you have to communicate that value. You have to answer the question, why should I hire you? You have to really think about this. And the course actually forces you to go through this mental exercise. Why, if you and I are competing, right? If you want to compete with me, go to bigbeninspections.com. Go to bigbeninspections.com and now think about how you're going to compete with this guy. How are you going to compete with a guy who's done 10,000 inspections? Okay, so you haven't done any inspections. How are you going to, what should you say instead? Right? Are we still on? Are we still good? Okay. So I have Big Ben Inspections as a test. That's a dummy. It's a fake inspection company, right? Go to my qualifications. You have to beat me. If you can beat me, pretend like I'm in your market area, then I think you're doing well. You have to get your story just right, right? Look at the value that I bring to people. So it's not about, I'm going to join InterNACHI, I'm going to be successful. You have to learn how to run a business or be an incredibly valuable employee or a subcontractor of another company. And I think the home inspection business and marketing course is a really good first step. And if you're taking a class tonight, you've got homework. And I would jump into the home inspection business and marketing course for at least an hour. Okay. Let's see. So we got to go back. We're on step 4, how to calculate profitable inspection fees. That's inside the course. We also have a fee calculator. It's kind of like a fun thing. There are many factors involved in calculating a profitable inspection fee. There's your desired annual fee, there's overhead, or all these other stuff. But there's also like miles. How many miles are you going to drive? You're going to drive 20 miles to the property? How old is the home? Should you charge, it's 50 years old. Should you charge, older homes have more, in general, older homes have more problems. And the further away you have to go, the more expense and time. Remember, you want to make a lot of money divided by your time. If you're driving an hour to the job and an hour back, that's 2 hours. What are you charging for your time? Go hire a master plumber today. You can't get a master plumber to your door without them charging you to come to the door. Just come to the door. They're going to charge you, right? That's how you have to think. You're a professional. You have to get paid for your time, even traveling, and how busy you are, right? If business is dead, you can maybe ease up on the fee or something like that. Extra profit margin the margin is tight. But if you're completely swamped, man, your prices should be high, right? So this calculator helps flex. How large is the home? 5,000 square feet. Oh man, when I get to 4,000, I'm like, I wish I had a partner, wish I had a helper. It's just longer. It takes me longer. I have to be a master of managing my time because if I'm making $500, I can't spend 5 hours. It's got to be less than that because that's not my goal because it's based upon math that I've done. Okay. And this calculator is a lot of fun. So if you can calculate the fee and play around with it based upon the size or the miles or the age, I've got you're gonna charge an extra $200 because it's 50 years old. It's up to you. It's it's just a tool that allows you to think about the other factors that will highly influence your success per job. And then we also have a online signable inspection agreement system where you send your clients a contract before you step on the property. You got to get something signed, and it's state specific. There's state, and we have all of that state specific language from every state and province. Use our fee online agreement system. And then here's this guy. He's always talking. And there's really 9 ways to make more money as a home inspector. There's 9. There isn't 10. There isn't 8. There's 9. And we go over each one in this video. It's a short video. It's kind of a fun video if you want to watch. Give yourself some homework tonight and watch that video about the 9 ways to make money. Then it's all about marketing. It's about getting your website up. It's about understanding that nowadays, every marketing task that you do sends people to one tool that measures whether that marketing task was successful or not. So think of all the things that you could possibly do to market yourself and your business. Run a Google ad. That's one. That's an easy one. If you're new, just run a Google ad. Outspend everybody and try to be on top, right? Business cards. Handing out business cards in a certain office or zip code. Doing real estate presentations. Doing sponsoring an event. Going online and joining the conversation on social media. Complimenting local real estate agents who post that they just sold a house. All of these things, maybe posting on your social media. Hey, look, I found a broken window. Looks pretty cool. It's very dangerous. Correction recommended. And then you post it on your social. That's a marketing task. Anything that you do, an email that you send out, a post on your blog, on your website, anything that you do, a QR code on your vehicle, that's a marketing task. Everything that you do should be measured, because if it's worth doing, it's worth measuring. And you do not want to fool yourself that you're really good at marketing if you're not really even measuring anything. Like, I know a lot of home inspectors who really don't know like how impactful their marketing is. They just do the same thing over and over again because everything's going great, but they aren't actually measuring anything. They're just assuming that the social media stuff must be working. They're just assuming that doing real estate presentations, that must be working. They are not measuring anything. They're just guessing. So there's one tool that measures everything that you do, and it's your website. Our vendor partner that does website designs, they design a website that measures everything that you do. If you have a website designer, you have to ask them, can this measure all of the 50 things that I do to market my business? They should be able to show you exactly. They should ask you, give me that list of all the 50 things that you do, and we will show you the analytics and the link on tracking so you can track the thing that you do in your marketing to the thing that measures whether it's successful or not. Insist on that. Insist on that from your website. This is incredible. Times have changed. We now have the ability to measure everything you do in your marketing. Otherwise, don't fool anybody saying that you're really good at marketing. You're only good at marketing if you can actually prove it by measuring it. Okay? So I want to make sure that step 5, you understand the importance of getting a website. It ain't, oh, I want to be online and, it's like a flyer online. No, it ain't anymore. It's vital. It's incredibly vital. Remember, if I post tonight on Big Ben Inspections, remember Big Ben Inspections, my website, if I post on social media on one of my 8 platforms that I do, I can track how many viewers I get and all that stuff, but I can actually track if anybody goes from that social media post to my website. And when they're on my website, I can track them where they go. Now, I'm not in business, so I don't track them to any credit card transaction. But if you're in business, you would understand how much money you make on every social media post. So that when you tell your partner, business partner, or spouse, hey, I'm posting tonight on social media, they won't laugh and giggle because you would say, babe, we make money every time I post on Facebook. Look. Hey, man, we make money every time I post an article on my blog. Hey, we make money every time we do 1,000 business cards in this zip code. Every time I drive down the street and someone scans my QR code, we make money. If you know how you're making money, you keep doing it. If you know how you're not making money, you stop doing it. Get online. Get a website that has analytics. And I highly recommend my favorite vendor, Inspector Website Builder. Inspector Website Builder is run by our Gromicko. It's my daughter, actually. So if you ever need anything from website to social media to marketing to anything, you can reach out to any one of us, and we will definitely take care of you like no other company. So if you want a website that does social media for home inspectors, go to Inspector Website Builder. You can go to Google right now and just type in Inspector Website Builder. Guess who's going to rank number 1? You can go right now and test it. You can go right now and type Big Ben Inspections. I will pop up first. And I can tell you that with my analytics in my website dashboard. I can show you that. Let's see. Click all these things. This is InterNACHI's marketing team. They do inspection logos. You can't possibly have your cousin do a logo. This is a beautiful logo. These are fantastic logos. And these are all custom made. Look how different they look. You like falcons? Look at that one. That's there's Inspector Gadget. And it's all based upon what makes you different from all the rest. So I love that logo. This is really great. 10-point inspection. That's fantastic, right? And that makes you put that logo on your shirt. Don't do what I do. See, can you see my shirt? Don't put InterNACHI on your shirt. Don't put InterNACHI on your apparel. You put your InterNACHI designed logo on you market yourself. You can put the CPI, that'll help. But also InterNACHI is doing just fine. You don't have to market for us. You put your logo that was custom designed by InterNACHI's marketing team. You put that everywhere. And by the way, InterNACHI's marketing team will do all the design work for all of your marketing for free. It's incredible. We're talking about leveraging. You have 5 people on the marketing team that you need to leverage. Don't design anything yourself. If you want like a business card that looks good, look, there's the business cards, there's the flyers, there's the door hangers, there's the vehicle wraps. They'll do vehicle wraps. They'll do billboards and it'll all be perfect. Perfect design. After these 5 steps, at this point, you can start making money as a home inspector. There are the 5 steps. Step 1, join InterNACHI. Step 2, get trained, certified, licensed, and experienced. Step 3, purchase inspection tools and software. Remember, just buy a couple little things and then make a ton of money and then buy infrared camera later. Step 4, calculate profitable inspection fees. Remember, that's the home inspection business and marketing course. And then get online. Don't just put up a website for $2,000. You got to be nuts. You got to be nuts. You are insane if you buy a website for $2,000. You're insane if you do it for $1,000. It should be around 500 something. And it should come with all the analytics and the social media services, right? So you have a wonderful opportunity. If you're at the House of Horrors and you're a new inspector, you have a wonderful opportunity to get into this business at a low cost. And the amount of revenue that you can generate is so big, the potential is really large. You're not alone. You have mentors, you have chapters, you have people online, you have instructors, you have trainers, you have all of the education that you need. You have certified master inspectors and a playlist that you can go step by step with them. You can even reach out to them personally because they're all mentors and allow them to work you through the process of getting trained technically so you're a competent inspector. But don't mess up. You have to do the technical work, but you also have to do the business and marketing as well. And we have that wonderful free online home inspection business and marketing course that takes you through. And there are a bunch of other steps, but don't get to these things. Don't worry about this stuff until you start making money as a home inspector. That's where we want you. We want you to be a member of InterNACHI, taking advantage of all the membership benefits and getting to the point where you are trained, certified, and fully equipped to start making money as a home inspector, whether you're running your own business or working for someone else. And that is basically my recommendation that I wanted to share with you. Let's see. Damien says, is that calculator state specific based on current average market? No, you type in, it doesn't matter what the market is demanding. If the market is demanding $300 and you can't live on a $300 home inspection, I know I wouldn't. I mean, you deserve $1,000. Every home inspection should be a minimum $1,000. It's that valuable. You are helping people at the most critical moment of their lives. They're about to make the biggest financial decision of their lives that can last for decades. And we're charging a few $100s? Because that's what the market's in. It's a state specific based on current average something. No, you have to figure out your value. Charge based on what you think you're valuable. Are you worth it? Yeah. Then who cares about the state specific based current average market rate? Figure out using math that I need to make $500 for every home inspector. If I stand in front of the door like a licensed master plumber, I have to charge for that, and I have to, how much, and then money, and divide it by my time, and then the math, and then and that marketing course, you just follow Inspector John and Inspector Mary, and you do the math yourself, and you figure it out and be like, I gotta charge this amount. And then you don't care what the state specific based current average market rate is. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Because I've done it for me, for my business, for my needs, for taking care of me and my family. This is how much I need to charge. Maybe even a little bit more. Always push up. Push everybody up. If you see some loser who's in your market and they're marketing themselves based upon low prices, pick that loser up by the collar, tell them to look up, man. We gotta bring everybody up. Stop being a loser, marketing yourself on low prices. And if you ever see someone out there, you correct them on how to do it correctly, because they're hurting not only themselves, but everybody else by competing on price. Don't be a loser and compete on price. Learn how to compete on value. Then you'll be hugely successful. Let's see, Tom. Not knowing much about InterNACHI, I was originally started down the career path that got to ICA. Fast forward, I'm a member of InterNACHI. I realized there's a separate certification. I have not yet completed InterNACHI certificate. However, I can use the mentor program and the InterNACHI offers it. Yeah. So you become a member, and everything that any member has available to them, you have access to. There are other things, other benefits that are only for certified inspectors, right? So you can't, here's, let's go to certifications. So we provide more than 60 inspector certifications. So that, why would we do this? So you can increase that numerator. You want to increase the gross revenue, right? You want to do not just a home inspection, you want to do a home inspection, a radon test, and an infrared scan all at the same time, divided by 3 hours. Maybe increase 15 minutes per. You want to do a home inspection and a sewer scope, right? You want to be certified in more than just one thing. So when you become certified, then you have access to other things. You have access to the marketing team, for example. The marketing team doesn't do marketing just for members. A lot of our members are not even the home inspectors. They're teachers. They're real estate agents. They're contractors, right? They don't do marketing services for just any member who just joined. You have to become a certified home inspector. You have to tell the marketing team, I'm certified in wells and electrical, and here are my certifications. Help me brand myself and market myself. And they'll design everything so it all looks beautiful. And then you put all this design work on your website, and they'll help you with that as well. Okay. Let's see. Any other questions? Any other comments from the class or online? Looks like I answered everyone's chat. Anybody?
You guys have any questions?
Please.
The marketing from InterNACHI's. Hey, Ben, question is it marketing for InterNACHI members only, or is there licensed home inspectors that can reach out?
The marketing team works for members. It's the InterNACHI member marketing team. We don't help anyone outside the family, right? So you have to join InterNACHI.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
But it's if that you have to be certified. I was just wondering, you have to be InterNACHI certified?
Yes.
Yeah. In order for the marketing team to help you, you have to tell them what you're certified in, because that's going to be their number one question. Great, you're an InterNACHI member. What do you do? And you'll be like, well, I'm not certified in anything. And then they'll be like, well, how can we build a brand around nothing, right? You have to tell us that you're a certified home inspector, you're in mold, and you're certified in WinMit. Then it'll be like, oh, we've got.
Yeah, he's asking if he has a license from another school. You could get your license. Let's say you went through your basic hours to another school, but you also become an InterNACHI's member. When you're an InterNACHI member, besides your license, you have to become certified through InterNACHI system. So once you have your InterNACHI certification, then you can go through those certification marketing systems.
Yes.
Where I could tell it to a home inspection school.
Okay.
Certified like them.
Yeah.
Certified with Nazi waters. So in the class side, I'm with InterNACHI.
Yeah. But what do you call it? CPI, right? The certified, what's it? Certified property inspector.
What's that? What's the question?
what's the term for the certification for the international home inspectors?
Certified Professional Inspector, CPI.
Yeah. So besides your license, you get your CPI, and then the marketer will help you as a CPI.
So, for the CPL,
Take you to the same material but
Yeah, very similar material, just a different, an exam that you can do online, and then you also gonna do. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ben. They have to do some mock-up inspections to become a CPA, right? Just like
Right.
4.
Right.
So it's just same material, similar material, just one more step.
but we're talking also probably well,
Yes. Yes. Any other questions, guys? No, we're good, Ben.
Thanks, Juan. Thank you so much. Thanks,
All right.
everybody.
Stay
Hey, and
warm.
feel free to reach out to the education team if you need anything, okay? Bye, y'all.